Good morning. This is your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Seeing some partly cloudy skies out there with mainly high clouds out there with some warm and humid conditions. Temperatures getting into the mid 80s at the moment. Expecting those heat index values to rise into the upper 90s as we get into the afternoon. At current time, we have a light east-southeasterly wind and expecting quiet conditions as we go through the first part of the day, and then we'll see a chance of showers and storms as we get later in the day. We take a look at current conditions. We have a boundary is somewhat stalled over the region this morning. We're going to see that start to lift north as a warm front as we go through the day, and we'll see some of this disturbed weather off to the west, making its approach to the area again, seeing a chance of some showers and storms this evening. Storm Prediction Center does have a slight risk of severe weather, so could see a few embedded stronger storms, with mainly just seeing some stronger wind gusts with those storms. If we look at the upper level winds from this morning sounding, we have those easterly winds near the surface becoming southerly and then west-southwesterly to westerly as we go up above 6,000 feet. Seeing those winds climb up to a peak wind around 33 knots at 25,000 feet, seeing that freezing level at 16,100 feet. If we look at the current visible satellite, we can see mainly high clouds across the area, some additional cloud cover off to the west and northwest with a few lower level clouds popping up, but overall east to east southeasterly flow in the local area with temperatures climbing into the mid 80s. If we look at a short term high resolution model, see how things play out as we go through the day to day. Again, expecting fairly quiet conditions as we go through the morning hours and into the first part of the afternoon. Very low chance of maybe a pop-up shower or thunderstorm in the vicinity, mainly north of the area. But we should see things fairly quiet until we get into the later afternoon and into the evening hours, mainly after 1800 local, where we do have a chance of those showers and storms pushing into the area. The model here showing some dissipation with those showers and a bulk of the activity moving north of the Wallops area, but other models indicating a little more bullish activity moving through the area. So we'll keep an eye out for those stronger storms embedded within this with that slight risk of severe weather. Again, mainly stronger gusts being the issue. As we go through the overnight hours past midnight, should see most of the activity subside as we go through the morning hours on Tuesday. See some activity moving just north of the area as we go through the overnight and early morning hours of Tuesday. That looks to dissipate and miss us as we go into the start of Tuesday. Tuesday, we'll see the breeze pick up out of the southwest. It's going to bring some warmer air into the area, so another hot and humid day for Tuesday. And then as we get into the afternoon and evening hours, we'll have a cold front approaching the area. We could see some showers and storms out ahead of it, and then as that front pushes through, we'll see those showers and storms push through. Once again, the Storm Prediction Center does have us in a slight risk for severe weather, so another threat of stronger storms being embedded with this activity as it moves through the area. Should see that start to wrap up as the boundary pushes through the overnight hours. We'll see things quiet down as we go into the morning hours of Wednesday as that boundary starts to stall just off to the southeast of the local area. If we zoom out and look at the European model here, we can see that boundary stalling off to the southeast with conditions mainly quiet through our area on Wednesday and continuing into Thursday. Thursday we'll have a low-end chance of a few isolated showers making it up into the region, but overall not too significant looking at this time. And as we get into overnight Thursday into Friday, we see this upper level trough digging across the northern part of the country. That's going to help to clear out this boundary as we go through the day on Friday, with high pressure building in behind that, setting up for a quiet and seasonable weekend. So if we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, expecting green conditions as we move through the morning. As we go into the afternoon, we'll see east-southeast, southeasterly winds 7 to 12 knots. Seeing those temperatures rise up to around 87 degrees, that brings those heat index values up in the upper 90s to near 100. So we do pick up that yellow risk for that heat index at or above 100 degrees. Again, just expecting to closely approach that 100-degree mark. We do pick up a yellow risk for lightning in the area as we get through the afternoon hours for that low-end chance of a pop-up shower or storm in the area, not specifically affecting the flight facility here, but could get close enough to see an advisory as we go through the afternoon hours. Going into the evening hours, pick up that better chance of showers and storms pushing through, mainly after 1800 local. So we keep that yellow chance for precip and lightning going through that time frame. And then could see a lingering shower after midnight. So we do keep that yellow chance of precip after midnight, but start to diminish that lightning risk as we go through that time frame. Do have a yellow risk for those reduced ceilings and visibilities with the bulk of that activity moving through between 2000 midnight, and then we'll see things back to green conditions as we go into the morning hours of Tuesday, seeing those winds pick up out of the southwest, 10 to 15 knots, gusting up to 20 as we start the day on Tuesday. We'll see that low temperature just around 77 degrees as we go through the overnight hours, and we'll see a warming trend as those winds shift out of the southwest going into Tuesday. Look at Tuesday forecast. We'll see partly cloudy and breezy conditions. Once again, hot and humid. We'll see those heat index values higher, around 98 to 103 degrees. So, good chance of seeing a heat advisory as we start our day on Tuesday. Otherwise, we'll see mostly cloudy conditions as we see clouds increase later in the day with those showers and storms. Good chance of those shower storms moving in. And again, could see some stronger storms with stronger wind gusts with that event. So we do have that orange risk for precip and lightning, and we'll keep a yellow risk for those winds that are above 25 knots and reduced ceilings and visibility. We keep those chances as we go into Tuesday evening, mainly early on, and then we'll see things calming down as we go through the overnight. We'll keep green conditions for wind, as not expecting as much of a wind threat through the overnight hours. See a slight chance of low clouds late and see that low around 72 degrees. Going into Wednesday, looks to be a nice day with the boundary moving through. We'll see partly cloudy conditions and less humid conditions. Green across the board for our weather risk on Wednesday, seeing a high around 86 degrees. Looking at the extended forecast as we go into Thursday, see partly to mostly cloudy conditions with seasonal high around 84 degrees. We'll see at low end about a 15% chance of an isolated shower or storm in the area. Going overnight, we'll see a low of 74 degrees, and then warmer day on Friday with a low end chance of an isolated shower or storm, but overall 88 degrees for our high with partly cloudy conditions. As we go into the weekend, we'll see fairly nice conditions with partly cloudy for both Saturday and Sunday. See a seasonal day on Saturday with a high around 83 degrees, low around 69. Low once again around 68 degrees on Sunday morning, and we'll see a slightly warmer day on Sunday with a high around 87. Well, that will wrap up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day.